Hello everyone. Sharing a Qigong video of tips and tricks that you can utilize wherever you're at to have more energy and consciousness into whatever you're doing. It's one of the reasons why I love Qigong. I want to meditate all day, every day, and what that means is I want to be present with my experience. I want to be conscious, feeling in my body and present in my mind. And Qigong allows me to do that wherever I'm at by following some practices and protocols. Here are some simple tricks that I use all the time. Always keep, as much as you can, the tongue to the roof to the mouth. The tongue on the roof of the mouth, rather. So the primary yang meridian goes up the back and it links up on the top palate. The primary yin meridian links up at the end of the tongue. By completing that circuit, it feeds all other meridian channels, so it's going to help you to regulate your energy better. So try it out, see if you notice a difference. The next one is the senses. So your major 5 sense organs, they leak qi out, is what's known in Qigong. They leak your energy out. And how that works is you have optimal energy regulation when your attentional resources are placed on the body. When you go out into your senses with your awareness, your body has less awareness. Mind and body become disconnected, and your body doesn't have as much resource to do its digestion and its thinking and proper positioning of the body. So too much leaking of the senses, too much television's a big one, too much listening to things outside of yourself. So long as your attention is outside of yourself, you're gonna leak your energy more so. So a simple practice is wherever you're at, just to notice sensation, sound, taste, vision, everything, and then come back to where the root is, to the sense organ. And then draw more breath and awareness into those parts. And this will cultivate greater internal awareness rather than having all the energy and awareness outside of yourself. If you can be totally aware of your insides, your body, your senses, your breathing into your whole system, then you can watch TV in a mindful way, rather than being completely disembodied and just allowing your mind and attention to be outside. That's mindless consumption. So the more that you can be present with your senses and connected to them in a conscious way, the more energy you're going to have. And as a bonus, you're not going to be so distracted. It's going to help you to orientate your mind where you want it to go. The next one is walking. So most people walk in a very typical pattern, and it's not very dynamic. If you want to add more consciousness into your experience, try walking in a different way. You can move your ankles, your knees, your hips, more rotation. I'm wearing big ankle weights, and I find that they help strengthen my legs as well as ground my energy down, pulls it into the low belly a little bit more. There's so many ways to walk. There's bouncy ways to walk if you want to be more playful. You can work out with your walk if you do speed walk or raise up your knees a little bit higher. We walk all the time, and it's very underutilized how much energy flow we can get through the body and how much more we can activate ourselves and build more energy if we begin to consciously walk, to choose our walk and breathe more totally as we do it. Which leads me into the next one, which is breath awareness. This is probably the most foundational. What you breathe into is where you direct your energies. So the more that you can be mindful of your breathing and improve the dynamic, make your breathing more dynamic would be a better way to say that. Make your breathing full, make it deep, make it long, make it short. All kinds of different breathing helps to strengthen everything. So the more that you can practice this, you're going to cultivate more internal energy, not have the energy leak out. Final one goes along with everything we've been saying. Have an anchor. An anchor in your body is something you set. It's a place where you can put your attention, and as best as you can, that's the meditation, you don't let it stray. It's going to be most effective if you practice it in the morning for a period, particularly for the first little bit before you wake up, before you get distracted into the world. Find an anchor within yourself. I like to use my perineum, slight contraction there. It's for optimal breathing, as well as it keeps me grounded. The lower centers of the body have important hormone and glands that help to keep you grounded. The sensation is one of being okay to be still. If you have a busy mind and you constantly thinking, you're more up here in your energies. Pulling the energy down with a grounding cord, an anchoring cord down at the bottom of your body is going to help to pull the breath into the lower diaphragm. Deep diaphragmatic breathing is going to calm you. So that's a great one to have. So every time that you lose awareness of that anchor, whatever you choose, maybe it's your big toes, maybe it's your fingers crossing a little bit, holding a little mudra, whatever it is, have some piece of your body in conscious attention. Some people wear beads, other things. I prefer internal anchors because they bring about more sensation. But the more that you can keep these anchors online, you'll have more conscious experience. One of the most important ones, and you can even set this, every time you get on your phone, enlist your anchor. Whether that be connecting with your breath or your body. Once again, the phone is one of the most distracting things in our modern environment, pulling our attention out of us. Most people don't use their phone with full embodiment. They lose contact with their body, with their emotions, and their mind goes astray into the machine. So we can gather and keep our power within ourselves if we have these anchors. We breathe consciously. We stay connected to our senses, and we're fully present with our experience. So I hope these have helped you. I know hundreds more, so please follow along. Ask me if you want any specific ones, and I'll see you in another video. Aho.